YouTube, what up? What's good, man? I need people to get in my chat. I need people to get in here, talk to me, man. It's Sunday. What we doing? What we talking about? Let's go. Get people to chat in with me, and they get right. It's just been crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy world that we live in. That we live in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Campaigning right now, letting everybody get into the chat. You know what I mean? It's canceled up. You know what I mean? I gotta let people get into it. You know what I mean? And my fan base seek this. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for some people to get in here. That's all. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for some people to get in here. I'm just sharing it right now. If you tapping in with me, I'm just sharing it. Don't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I create. What's happening, man? Y'all in there with me? Tap in, man. If you tapping in right now, I don't know what's going on with Super Chat. If anybody in here right now, tell me what's going on with Super Chat. You know what I mean? Tell me what's going on with Super Chat. I don't know what's going on with Super Chat. I see some little stuff. Okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just playing with the little filters to get a little look. You know what I'm saying? Get a little look glowing. You know what I mean? I like that. Y'all like that glow? Just testing something. I like that one. You know what I mean? I like the pop joint. You know what I mean? I like the pop joint. All right, what it is, bro? It keeps stopping. That's me, guy. That's me. That's how you got the link just now, because I sent it out to a bunch of people. So when you heard it stopping just now, it's a stopping just now. But I'm tapped in with y'all, man. Hey, listen, drop a comment for me. Listen, it's a little button right there with a purse right there, man. Get your Rawdope merchandise. But as you can see, bro, I'm laid back and I want to do this. Yours truly. Hey, shout out to Pittsburgh Steelers. If anybody tapping in right now, Pittsburgh Steelers, we made some incredible moves in the offseason. You know, I can't wait to see what we pick up in the draft. I can't wait to see, camp. You know what I'm saying? It's a little while away, but it's Easter. It's Easter. It's Easter. It's Easter coming up. I don't do Easter, but, to all the Easter people, what's happening? What's happening, Easter people? But, man, I got some juice for y'all, bro. I have some juice for y'all, bro. I have some crazy juice. I have some crazy juice for y'all right now. Little dirt, right? It's this guy called Trenches News, based out of Chicago, and he, it's like a government informant or something. He gets paid thousands of dollars to tell on people. So they're two of the guys that was arrested for killing Lil Dirt brother, D-Thing. And when D-Thing got caught, when D-Thing got killed, it was an investigation. Two of the guys that was involved in, one of the guys that actually did the shooting got murdered, and two of his co-conspirators has just been arrested. So this rat, keeping it Trenches News, he talks about it, and I said, man, I come from an era and a place in life where as though we don't talk about things that shouldn't be talked about, especially if we talking about those things. They're in isolated environments. You know what I mean? The internet has been getting real famous with just putting out street stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I come out of era, and a lot of people come out of era where as though street stuff is not meant to be on social media. Street stuff is not meant to be in the public eyes. That's why it's called street stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't, I remember, I couldn't imagine camera phones being out in the 90s. That would have been the #1 cause of black eyes. Like, bro, if you pull that camera phone out, why just hit that cellular black in your eye? You get what I'm saying? Like, it just what happened. But nowadays, it's the phone and everybody making comments. And now these comments and these phones are getting people indicted. People are really getting indicted for these charges, bro. I can't lie to you. They're really getting indicted for these charges. So it's all these guys out in Chicago for some reason, like the rival gangs want Little Dirt to go to jail. Now, and I get it. If you in the gang and you live by the gang law and the gang rules, bro, all that apply to you. But lately, you know, Lil Durk, man, you know, trying to change it and switch it up. And it's like, all right, man, you know, they didn't catch me for this or they didn't catch me for that. Why is people still talking about it? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, man. And then, like I said, Durk done put some pretty crazy shit in his raps. You get what I'm saying? That, you know, it ain't a rocket scientist to read between the lines. But you got dudes narrating the raps and putting it out there for the people to see. Just like with Keefy D. Keefy D's a fool. Keefy D's a fool. You know what I mean? You gotta write about that. I wish I had the thing to give you a round of applause for that, Gary. It ain't no street rules no more. And I said, and then my question is, what happened to that? Because I'm gonna tell you the rules that still apply. Death in prison. You know what I'm saying? Death in prison. Death in prison. You get what I'm saying? Death in prison. That's still a part of the streets. That's still a huge part of the streets. And you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, yo, you know, the internet is fun, but the internet not in prison. What happens when you get on the yard and get around, you know, the leaders of these organizations that don't play like that? You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. And I just said, bro, these dudes are doing the police work. Now, man, and that makes you a certified rat. You're a certified rat. You are a rat. You know what I'm saying? You are the worst type of rat. Because you saying you cleaning up these guys or something. We're cleaning up the community and we doing this and do that. But you mind business that you don't have nothing to do with. You know, you're going to people court dates. It's a guy by the name of FBG Butter. FBG Butter is a Chicago rapper from 63rd, you know what I mean? Or 60. I don't know the streets because I'm not from out there, but Shorty got caught with Dracos, with switches and stendos, and he testified in the old block trial. And he's an internet star. Right now, he's an internet star, broski. He's a true internet star right now. He's an internet star. He gets thousands of views, and he's a certified corroborating person. He's a certified corroborating person. And I say that to say, like, God damn, I'm not that old to be like, yo, the streets was just in our past. It's yesterday. You know what I mean? Yeah, you stay on Vlad. I'm not that old where I can say, oh, you know what I mean? The streets are so far. Mom is 19. It's 2050. And man, I wasn't in the streets since. Oh wait, I don't have that story. So it's like we're not too, you know, man. We our families live in an urban community. We know people that's outside. So you know your ears is out here. So the police never stop locking people up. The police never stop making crazy arrests. They never stop doing that. You know what I mean? Now people in the streets might have their morals and principles messed up, but the police department and the cemetery and the funeral homes, they ain't doing no joking. You know what I mean? Right, we not that far from it. You know, even though we legitimate men, because we have, you know, dudes have nephews and nieces and people, you know, your niece might be dating a hustler, anything. So you're not too far fetched from it. You're not far away from sending a money order. We're not too far away from helping somebody get bailed out or putting up to a funeral. You know, this is life. You know what I mean? But these dudes are just helping the police department. Just like you got a young hustler that come outside, you got young police officers that want to be detectives. Imagine how good the detectives are going to be when those kids that grew up internet babies start being detectives. They don't have to go in the field and do forensics no fucking more. Motherfuckers going to write it. They're going to text it and they're going to record it. And it's going to tell you everything. You know what I mean? True indeed. They're going to text and they're going to record it. It's going to tell you everything. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, yo, that's crazy to me, bro. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I'd be like, bro, I be really like telling God, watch out, because they say God look out for the dumb, deaf, and blind, bro. Like, this is some mental shit. Like, when I be looking at the dude, Butter, I be like, yo, you got away with telling. They let you go. You moved out of Chicago. Why you still talking about that shit, bro? Don't you got kids and responsibilities? You get what I'm saying? Like, didn't God bless you? That's why I say people take life for granted. Didn't God bless you? You free, regardless of what you did to get free. You got your kids. Your baby mother got murdered, and you still on TV talking this gangster shit. Like, when do you care about your kids? And then that's a very important thing. Like, bro, I say this to be so honest. I used to think back in the day when dudes like had kids. Like, I used to say like, damn, bro, I hustle with a lot of men that had children, you know, way before I did. You know what I'm saying? So I used to think to myself like, damn, bro, we went through shit, you know, with our parents, you know, mothers working hard, fathers being absent. Why would we make the same mistake? You get what I'm saying? I understand the streets. I understand how hard it is, but how hard really it is if you willing to give up your freedom to say that you taking care of your kids. See, a lot of us did that for years, and it said it don't make sense because I've been locked up with niggas that got 10 years. 10 years, your kids still went to school. They still ate. They still, somebody took care of them. They still went on without the $100 tennis shoes or the $5,000 pocket. But life went on without that. So you can't say, because I remember talking to dude in prison, he was like, yo, dudes that be in the streets, we selfish. How the fuck you selfish? You trying to get money to take care of your family? Because if you'll risk it all, if you'll risk it all for that chance and which getting taken away from your kids, bro, that's selfish. Because after a while, the money, it become about you. And any hustler know that. A man love the kid to death, but some men was able to get out the streets, change their life, be excellent fathers, excellent grandfathers, excellent uncles, whatever. And there's some dudes that didn't have a chance to do that. It didn't have a chance to do that. And then we got this, you know. So that's one of the things that was bothering me. Like, these dudes on this platform trying to send men to jail. You know, these content creators is doing investigating work. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get in there, you don't have to be a fucking super smart guy. All you gotta do is play the internet. You can even tell what's going on in somebody's relationship on the internet. You could tell when your man got his heart broken. You could tell when a motherfucker got fired from their job. You could tell when somebody died. You can tell everything about a person from the internet. True indeed, 100%. All you gotta do is just watch. They tell everything. They tell your whole fucking life on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, bro. It's no more secrets to life. It's no more secrets to life, bro. It's no more secrets to life. So what else? What else we got? Academics. You know, academics in the Meek Millie situation is just like, whew, that is taking extremely overboard. You know, this is one of those, like, every year is something new. And this is like a Twitter, Instagram war, you know, because I don't think that Meek's gonna risk everything he got. I don't think Act's gonna risk everything he got. But when two stars and two rich people beef and get into it, they get their entourages into it. So it's like a rich nigga from the block. He wondered, man, fuck that, y'all just gonna do what y'all gotta do. And then you realize he in his condo, he's far away, and the dudes in the field is getting down. So you know what I'm saying? The two dudes is really yocking at the top, never get caught in the red light. You know what I'm saying? Because they fall away from that shit. I've been doing, you know, the Meek Mill situation has been a huge thing on the internet. Everybody's been covering it, thousands of blogs, you know. I say this, I'm a fan of Meek's, honestly speaking. I'm a big fan of Meek and the whole dream chaser thing. Some of the things that was put out with Meek, you know, I got my own opinion, dog. You know, some of it I find to be true. Some stuff with Meek Mills, I'm like, I think, you know, my opinion, I think, like, when it comes to true, and I'm talking about, like, with the homeboys, you know what I mean, with the homeboy thing, like, you know, dudes, when you see dudes make it big in this business and you look for the next person out their entourage just to be as big as them, you don't see that a lot going on. Even in the blocks, you know, sometimes everybody say the same thing they want for themselves, they want for their brother. But a lot of dudes want one up on their brother. They help, but they still don't want their brother on this. Dudes want it like this. You get what I'm saying? A lot of dudes don't want it like this. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes, you know what I mean? Oh, it's the love is unconditional as long as I'm here and you there. A lot of dudes don't want to be like this. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, we both rich. Yo, we both got cars. We both can help each other. A lot of people don't want it like that. And I see that in some celebrity stories. Like, you see Entourage and you be like, damn, when he gonna break through? When he gonna break through? Some stories, you know, your dudes get with the business and they be lazy. Some dudes don't want to work, but what about the dudes that really want to work? So some of the stuff that the homies was talking about, you know what I'm saying? I think some of it was true, but that other stuff, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But I know academics is just, he just took it too far, just coming at Meek and doing all that shit, bro. And I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck did you keep y'all beefing with this man for? But you know what I'm saying? That's the industry, bro. That's just how I go. You know what I mean? But I say, man, like, somebody gonna get hurt. Meek's gonna shoot a video outside his house. You know, these are grown men over 30. He shoots a video outside his house. That's really disrespectful because he lets the world know, you know what I'm saying? Act saying this and that. Act told him, let's do a podcast, make $1 million. Some people feel like academic offered to do the podcast. I said it was a joke. You know what I mean? Like, yo, drop you and you know what I'm saying? You still got Meek not that old. So Meek still got, you know, a good another 5-10 years strong to make music if he choose to. Make more, go on the road, do a lot of shit. So you telling the man just to pipe down to do a podcast and not put out his music no more, it's like, it's ultimate disrespect to an artist. You know what I mean? That's like a podcaster, you know, loving podcasts and had success doing a podcast. And they can say, yo, start rapping. You know what I mean? That podcast shit did for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's saying. You know what I mean? So I feel it, and I feel like that thing's gonna get out of order. Then another thing that I spoke about last night below my video is the kid that got locked up for stabbing the kid, and he stabbed the kid and stabbed the twin girl in New York. That 20-year-old drunk made a mistake. They ain't gonna second chance you. Like, man, talk to your kids, man, before they put that bottle in them, before they put that pill in the Molly. And I grew up, you know, my whole circle when we were younger pop E-pills, and I don't remember a story where dudes did something that they still in jail for today off of the E-pills. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't know. It's plenty of dudes that's locked up because of the E-pills and the Mollies, but I'm saying my guys and guys I hung with, nobody's still in jail today off of no E-pills, and nobody, we wasn't stupid enough to let you go commit a crime when this high go away that you ain't gonna never give back. So, you know, shout out to my friends when we were doing really hard drugs and we never went off the meat racket. Dude might have got into it with his girl, dude might have got in a fight, but dude ain't do nothing that he can't give back. And that liquor for him that night, and I thought he's going to jail for the rest of his life. A beautiful queen is in the dirt, and another sister is left with this, and the parents are left. You know, his parents is devastated how the court system going to do him, because they going to do him dirty. They going to do him wrong. They going to do him how the people want to see him get done. But, you know, I'm a big fan of, you know, Allah knows best how to judge the criminals, and all the judge do is just hand you down a sentence that Allah created for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because me and a lot of my friends, I learned from going to prison. I learned, you know what I mean, me and my friends, and I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I grew up, you know, Northwest Baltimore, you know, Ricetown, Virginia, Libby Heights and Garrison my whole life. And, you know, a lot of my friends, I remember being in jail. I remember just calling up town. All my boys was in jail, just like me. You know, true hood stories where the next group of hustlers are being birthed. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't do things the way we did it, and things went haywire in different neighborhoods. You know what I mean? So I grew up out of era where like 90% of, and then we had dudes from our blocks and never went to prison. True indeed, but 85% went. You know what I'm saying? 85% went, and that's just what it was. And no, we didn't come outside with the intention to go to jail, but you know, a couple dudes we felt like was, you know, dangerous back then. But I really didn't grow up with dudes was one. It was like if a nigga be like, yo might tell, it'd be like a joke to us because we be like, yo, that nigga might be fucked up, but he ain't gonna tell to the point where as though it ain't, you know what I'm saying, he gonna get niggas caught up. The nigga might be like, yo, that nigga got locked up and probably told the police where the pills at. You know, niggas say stupid shit like that. But we was on the block in the neighborhoods where dudes got caught with you know, 300-400 pills, 3 pistols, and house raids, and ain't say a word. Ain't say a word. You know what I'm saying? I've been in house raids where people don't even break the law and got locked up, and they ain't say a word. They ain't say a word. They did no negotiating, no working out, ain't point the fingers and nothing. They took their charge papers and they beat it, you know, just like most innocent people did, but they had to go through the process and they accepted the process. You know what I'm saying? I've been in them situations where people just accept the process because I grew up in an era where it was normal to get booked. Nowadays, you know, when after the death of Freddie Gray in Baltimore, you know, the police wasn't policing, and all over the world, police wasn't policing. So a lot of this younger generation had an opportunity to bust some moves. I'm not saying whether they was right or wrong, but bust some moves without the brutality of the police department. Every dollar I earned coming up as a young kid, I was brutalized, harassed, and disrespected by the police. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I grew up by the era where they work at. You know what I'm saying? I grew up by the era, boy, we probably still be in jail with the internet. And boy, we probably still be in jail. You know, we will probably still be in jail if it's internet. Boy, some shit, dudes was doing and involved in, like a lot of dudes probably been smoking each other. Cause you know the internet's the biggest rat in the world. You know, people carry the biggest rats in the world in their pocket. You could go on here and ask this rat anything. You can ask this rat right here anything. This rat right here tell you anything. You know what I mean? This rat will tell you anything. This rat will tell you anything. This rat will tell you anything. This rat right here, this rat called Google, y'all don't get mad at him, but Google the biggest rat in the world, bro. You know what I mean? The Google, you ask Google the dumbest shit in the world and it'll tell on you. You know what I mean? I just put in demon faces. That's how much of a rat Google is. They just show you demon faces. You know what I mean? I don't want to type no dumb stuff. Evil faces. You just type anything on this rat. You know what I mean? This rat tell you everything. Rat send you to get the information, everything. The biggest one in the world. And that's what sent Keefe D to jail. That's what sent Nip murderer in jail. The cameras, the phones. That's just the biggest rat in the world, and people just hold it down, man. Hold it down. But the academics and Meek situation, I think they need to cut it for somebody seriously get hurt, and it won't be neither one of them that get hurt. The situation about that boy in New York, he's going to prison for the rest of his life, man. And when you kill peoples, you don't know who they peoples is, and you don't know who they people know. So you got to walk on eggshells. And in prison, dudes are very, very patient, silent patience. That's how you get your prey. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fluff Daddy, I like that. Fluff Daddy is 20 years later, we'll still be on top. You know, I'm not gonna speak on Fluff Daddy because I had an industry friend of mine, and he was offended. And anybody know, if you know me, you know my industry friend is close to him, and I made a joke and he got mad at me. I said a Fluff Daddy joke, and he, man, why you saying that and tagging people in it? I said, it was a joke. Everybody's doing the Fluff Daddy jokes. If they don't want to do business with me, because if you don't want to do business with me because I'm joking like the internet does, the internet don't blame. And I text my man, I say, blame Whack 100, blame DJ Academic, blame No Jumper, blame the Shade Room, blame all the people before you blame the little guy. I'm almost got 3,700 subscribers. Why you getting mad at me? I only got 3,000 some subscribers. These guys got millions of subscribers, and they're talking about Fluff Daddy every day. And in that Fluff Daddy situation, man, I don't know that man from Adam and Eve, but that shit looking like it's true. He looking like a man. He looking like a man. He looking like a man. You know just what we call that, where we from. You know what I'm saying? We had some, a couple dudes. See, we had a couple dudes grow up in our neighborhood that was their thing. That Fluff Daddy thing. So, we made jokes about it, laugh about it, bang them all in their mouth. They ever thought they was gonna Fluff Daddy us. But other than that, though, there's a lot of dudes. And I had a girl on here from Ohio. Shout out to her. And she says, Fluff Daddy made people sign consents. So when you go up in that dark room, if it's a big mansion party and it's 200 people in here, and a security guard asks you to sign some papers and they didn't want to see you upstairs, and you go upstairs and you drop down to get your eagle on and you get to drinking and party and then you wake up and you've been violated, that's on you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing she helped me understand it, bro. Like, I'm against, you know what I'm saying, somebody violating a woman, violating a dude. I'm with that. But when you go up there, you partying, you hanging out, and you involved in that, I'm trying to come back and see the man. But like they said, his old girlfriend won $30 million, so everybody going for the bag. That's how it is, bro. Something, if she got 30, I could get $1 million. Some motherfuckers just want a $50,000 lawsuit. Anything to get to shut them up. Everybody just want to be settled out of court. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So no, nobody really tripping about that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But what else do we got going on? But I'm liking this, man. I'm going to be doing this more and more, because, we set up the podcast. I do interviews, and I've been falling back from the interviews, and I'm going to tell y'all why. The interview game is great. We built Rawdope podcast off the interviews, you know what I'm saying? Just, giving people a voice that don't have a voice. So we do that. And, the interview lane, just like everybody in the city just really started doing it. And shout out to that. So it gives artists, entrepreneurs, business people more platforms to go on. Because if I got 3,700 subscribers and he got 10,000 and he got 50 and he got 500, it's good for businesses and people trying to do something to go on all these platforms. But one thing about me, man, I'm from Ricetown, Virginia's first place. I know we always been trendsetters. You know what I mean? Instead of going up Lucille Field, we play physical touch football. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to the court, we made a crate basketball court in our alley. You know what I'm saying? On hot summer days when we was kids, we built clubhouses when the alleys was full of trash. We used to clean the alleys up and make a space to play for crack valves, bottles. That's when all bottles was glass. It was nothing but glass in the hood. Bolo was the foreman. My cousin Bolo was the foreman. He was the best fucking builder in the world. To this day, he builds. The boy was good with his hands. He had a tool belt. My cousin Bolo had a tool belt when he was 7. I don't know where the fuck he got it from, but the nigga had a tool belt when he was 7, man. Girl, you pop, you still in here, she give me a like or something for that. Bolo had a tool belt. My cousin Bolo, I love him to death. He had a tool belt when he was 7. He had a fucking tool belt when he was, man, where the fuck you get the belt from? I don't know if he made the belt, was just hanging his hanger, little hammer on it, but shorty go get the tool belt, man. Sinister Bolo right now, man. My cousin Bolo, man, he had the tool belt. Then he got, when we was little, the boy had the tools. If you needed a sprocket for your bike, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Pop, God, hey, tell the truth. When you needed a tool back for your bike, if you didn't go around to the garages in the alley, we went to Bolo. Bolo had, what was it called? The monkey wrench. He kept tools, my nigga. Bolo kept sprockets in his yard, seats. That boy, if you need a piece of wood to patch up a hole, he kept tools, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the hood was, man. Like, my cousin, man, he was funny as fuck, bro. Like, we was kids, and it just made me think about it. Like, yo, this nigga had a tool belt back then. I said, yo, what the fuck? Niggas was a little man. Like, yo, where you get that from? She always, and he was dead, like, to this day. He was dead serious about building these houses and fixing these bikes, my nigga. My nigga, bro, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of my niggas wound up doing something, but man, that's one person I can say from our hood. He started out building shit, bro. I swear. Whatever he learned about the trade, bro, like, Bolo ain't go to school for that shit or nothing. He was naturally born to use his hands, bro. He was using them bitches since a kid, bro. I promise you. That long ass legs and hunchback walking up the alley. Bolo, we got built the joint. Then he fights too. Niggas would get mad. Me and Gary get mad, trash the thing. He was little than us, so he would cry and he would fight all his friends. If that clubhouse was messed up, man. Me and Gary do some sucker shit. Come out before y'all go knock something down. Man, Bolo be hurt, bro. Like, it's a real house. Nigga be like, yo, the wind blew that shit down, Bolo. The wind blew it down. He never believed it, too. He just be looking at you. You be hurt. Like, yo, don't. Nigga be like, yo, don't do that shit. Yo, don't go fucking with your clubhouse, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, yo, not today. Yo, don't take nothing off. For they the memories of my friends. You know what I'm saying? And that's the neighborhood we in. So, I don't want to brag about my neighborhood and my friends like they were the perfect niggas in the world, but certain things, and like I said, it was hell in the neighborhood. You know, niggas did a lot of fucked up shit. Niggas said a lot of fucked up shit. It was funny as shit, but nigga ain't never put a gun to your back and bust your head. Motherfucker might hit your stash. Motherfucker might steal you. Motherfucker might talk behind your back, bro. But a nigga wasn't putting you together to get a bullet in your head, man. And that's and to this day, despite my differences of the guys that I grew up with in my neighborhood, bro, I really love niggas for the simple fact that we might have fought, we might have went years without speaking, we might have act like we was mad at each other, but that love, bro, just don't go nowhere, bro. That's why I be telling niggas like, bro, like, no matter how mad you be at a nigga, I be telling niggas, some niggas that ain't speaking like, bro, keep it real. You miss, bro, don't you? Nigga just gotta be a man like, hell yeah, I wish things would go back. That's the only thing I wish. Like, I wish, you know, that that's why y'all gotta subscribe to my channel, because I need my channel to blow up, and I need some, you know, capital, man, to try to get my friends and family back together as we grow into our 40s and 50s and 60s, and, you know, we had some boats and some properties and somewhere to go chill, whereas though we used to hang on this porch called Bucktown. Nigga, like, everybody from that neighborhood got, if you really from that neighborhood, you got Bucktown on your body. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I ain't saying you ain't from around there if you don't got it. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if you got that Bucktown, your mind, you know, we used to go off the thin side. My mind couldn't find a place to rest until I got that Bucktown tatted on my chest. Like, that meant so much, everything. And you would think Bucktown was a whole neighborhood. Like, they call Brooklyn Bucktown. They call that a whole neighborhood. That was the whole neighborhood of Brooklyn. No, Bucktown was one little vacant house. Everything else is called Ruckus Valley, called the V. But Bucktown was one specific house. It's not the block. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? You're not from up there. It's not a block. It's not a block. And you got to be from up there to know why it's called Bucktown. You know what I mean? Real shit. Motherfuckers I had to put the hot hand out. Motherfucker caught one of their leg. Motherfucker got hit on Bucktown, bro. Bucktown wasn't joking. You done got struck on Bucktown. You know, through the Dirty Bird, Lou. Mr. Lou done got struck on. Niggas told him when Jamal Anderson was the shit. Niggas was telling Mr. Lou to do the Dirty Bird. You get what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. Bucktown was a place from around my way, you know, that we loved. It was a front porch because we couldn't go on nobody porch. You know what I mean? People was tired of us as we got older because we smoking weed, drinking 40 ounces. And Bucktown wasn't nobody porch. That's what made Bucktown sacred. It wasn't nobody porch. It belongs to everybody. So nobody could get put off of Bucktown unless you was just soft. And they gonna put you off of Bucktown, you was cold-blooded soft. You get what I'm saying? You just wasn't one of the guys. Bucktown where people come sit, knockers, and knockers ain't even want to go on Bucktown because Bucktown was special. Bucktown was special. We knew how to run through, and I was fat and slow coming up. But Bucktown had a hole in the floor. So if you ran through Bucktown and you didn't know what you was doing, you was going down Bucktown. I promise you. I remember my big homie Pop, man, me and him, I was engaging in some stupid shit, and we had to run through Bucktown. We run through Bucktown because we don't know what we do. Run through Bucktown, boom, boom, boom. There's so much trash in the basement. I fall down in Bucktown, coming through the window. I said, Pop, I'm down. You see, you better get the fuck up. Yeah, man. Because, see, my channel, I can't always talk that entertainment shit. I like to just share my memory and get niggas, you know, to understand that this internet shit is more about, you know, the content we create. But, man, I got tons of stories, and I'm going to start doing this, bro. Outside of my Tuesday and Thursday show and my interviews, I want to just start locking in with the fans and just telling some stories and covering some shit. My neighborhood, man, one of my dreams, too, man, is to get all my childhood friends from Ricestown, Virginia. I want to do a big one with them, and I want to do a podcast with all my niggas from the high cigars and just share memories. But, you know, if anybody know me, though, like, you could tell what side of the tracks that a motherfucker know me from. And that's real shit, because anybody that know me from Ricestown Road Park Ice, they gonna call me Floyd. Anybody that really know me like that gonna call me Han from over Garrison. You get what I'm saying? That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? And I got the name Han from Ricestown, Virginia. Because people always ask me, well, how you name Han and your name Muslim? So my name is Floyd. So originally that was like back to niggas back then. That was an old ass name back in the 80s and into the 80s and 90s. So all niggas had cool names and shit. So we was thinking of names for each other. Me and my man Gary used to be so bad and just be, we just was two chubby little niggas from the neighborhood, kind of look like brothers and shit. You feel me? And so they was coming up with names and shit for us and shit. And they just came. I was like, I wanted my name to be Lord Ty. And we was younger, and this is something that the younger kids don't do no more. They don't respect the older niggas, bro. We was little, and Guy had a brother Pop, and it was Moose, and it was my big cousin Peppy. We was only a couple years younger than them niggas, but we respected them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we respected them niggas on the level that they was big bro, and that's how we went. And then we had a bunch of niggas, my cousin Bolo and them niggas, they was little bro. And then them niggas came, and we was bad as shit, so them niggas was cracking, tripping. We crying, coming to name niggas like, fuck it, ham and turkey. So my man Gary like, shit, that ain't my motherfucking name, you know what I'm saying? Gary was right. You know what I mean? You know how Lil X say on that song, that's bro, never seen him go for whole shit. I never seen the boy Garrett Wilson go for whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Bring tears of joys in my eyes, but the nigga Gary, he never went for whole shit, bro. Since a little nigga, he never went for it, bro. Only one could calm him down was his brother Pop, but after a while, Pop would be like, man, I ain't saying nothing to him. You feel me? Like, this nigga was off the chain, bro. Like, I used to be breaking law with this nigga. And breaking law back then when we was kids, breaking law would just be throwing rocks. You know what I mean? Going in the Vic. I don't know. We was just breaking law. But it was, I don't know. We was just doing dumb shit. And I remember one time, man, me and this nigga throwing rocks. I come outside, this nigga beefing with Dirty Joe Gary. You like, man, fuck that. We going around here. It's like a boys in the hood scene, y'all. We go around, fuck that. So we just start throwing them bitches at Dirty Joe. He fake chasing us. We throwing them. Man, this little lady, bro, coming around. I mean, we having a ball. But the nigga Gary spots his mother. But when she catching up with us, she coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Got straight out of there, boy. You know what I'm saying? That lady slapped all the shit out of me, man, and told my father, bro, we was throwing rocks. I don't know what she did to Gary, but she called me because I was like, the rock and all that. And this nigga, he just, I don't know what the fuck this nigga did. He just did some shit and straight out of it. I'm like, yo, this nigga came and got me and all that shit, bro. Like this. And I remember, this was just growing up in the neighborhood. This was just us. We ain't had nothing to do in Gary, big brother Pop and Moose and them. They would do faggy shit towards, like, they would run. Excuse my language, not disrespecting the LGBT community, but they would do shit like run on us, because we was kind of slow. They had girls. It's back when we was 11 years old. Them niggas had girls and stuff. They was 13, 13, 14 maybe. They had girls and shit, so they don't want us to go with us, because we don't know nothing. We don't really know nothing about girls and shit. We don't really give a fuck about girls. You sure? We just want to go with them. So they run on us, haul ass, dip on them. Man, we be stuck in the neighborhood, and man, we stuck in the neighborhood, nigga. We terrorize everything, walking from dogs to cats, to old people to chumps. We just walked around in a goddamn circle starting shit, bro. Me and this man, bro. Me and this man had so much balls. We went down motherfucking, it was a hot summer day, and we come outside. Me and my man Gary, this shit funny. It's a hot summer day, and we come outside. And we about 10, 11. So he like, man, it's hot as shit. Like, we want to go to the pool. I think we walked our CC's. It was too crowded. Whatever we did, we wound up down to one of the pool. Now, shout out to all my niggas from down bottom. I've been getting banked from them niggas down bottom. I've been punching them niggas, catching them niggas, giving them one. They been giving me one. My man Gary, he goes to private school, so he don't be in a mix with me, but I got beefs down this bitch. But anyway, fuck it, come on, Gary. We walking down there. Me and the boy Gary swimming. We having a good time swimming. Hey, Gary, remember the pool closed, nigga? So we in there swimming. Me and Gary, the last couple niggas in the pool, but we noticed everybody out the pool. So I look over. I was like, damn, yo, them niggas go right there. Yo, like, yeah, they deep as a bitch. So we walk out the joint, nigga come up to me like, yo, like, what's up there, nigga? So I'm like, man, my man Gary a real nigga, bro. Like, he know he watching. Gary a real nigga, yo. Yeah. Gary a real nigga. Gary said, yo, we just gonna keep walking, yo, till we get up the way. Like, cause if you from up Park Heights, you know that stretch from Tawandas Avenue to get to Borman. Once you get to Borman, once we got to Borman, you know that's our section. Like, we get cross Garrison. All we gotta do is start fighting in the street. Niggas gonna see it. So I used to carry the string around to this day. I still twist this string. I got the string. It's like a Boys in the Hood scene. It's like, you know how they took our dope boy ball? Niggas was walking behind us trying to bust a move. Nigga grabbed my string. I said, fuck that, yo. Like, we was little niggas. I said, man, nah, fuck that. Like, man, that shit gave my motherfucking shit back. Man, this nigga Gary like, man, fuck that string. So we walked up the street. We walked. Them niggas still found us, but we putting a little pep in our step. Man, we got the rights to tell the motherfucker Cold Spray we went up that way, nigga. It got crossed that motherfucking street, nigga. We start telling them, nigga, suck my dick. Fuck y'all niggas. Come on. Come on, I swear to God, yo. We went and got Pop, Moose, and Peppy. Nigga, it was supposed to be Down Bottom versus us in a fist fight up Lucille Field. Then we went down to Wanda's. Swear to God, yo, ain't no niggas like my niggas when I was young. Nigga, we went down to Wanda Field. True story, 1990, 91, we marched down to Warner Field to go through that hand-to-hand combat. Yo, no guns, no knives, straight hand-to-hand combat. Them boys ain't show up. We invited them niggas up Lucille Fort. Them boys ain't showed up. Guess what? Them boys left me the fuck alone after that. You know what I'm saying? That's how we carried it, bro. Loyalty over royalty. Nobody thought about getting no gun. Nobody. It wasn't a thought of a gun. It was like, man, we can go down and beat the shit out these niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't going on in the youth no more. So I heard all these dudes say pushing violence, and then people be taking it too far. The youth out here, right? The youth. I was stupid as shit before, yo. Me and all my friends, we stole cars. We broke in houses. We sold drugs. We carried guns. But we didn't have intentions to go out here and rob and kill nobody. That's the God-having truth, bro. All we had guns for back when we was younger to protect us and what we was doing, bro, because it was stick-up boys. It was people always trying to take what you was taking. So I can honestly say that my neighborhood, yo, stuck together. We had our differences on the block, but as far as that box, you couldn't get in that safe, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And niggas made you be a man, bro. From the weakest niggas, I swear to God, from the weakest niggas on from my block could beat the strongest niggas on your block. I promise you they can, bro, because the mentality you just had to be on that block, niggas tried you on every mental aspect, bro. So if a nigga heard a story about you went over to jail and you got bitch, you was a cold-blooded bitch, because there's no way that you could let a nigga play with you how much these niggas play on this block, and niggas letting you get your face fight. Man, I used to have a black eye, nigga, all the time, and I didn't lose all the fights. It's my shit black up quick. You feel what I'm saying? But that was just a part of being a man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there with shiners and gotta show face with the black eye. Now niggas getting killed for giving a nigga a black eye. And that's just sad, bro. Like a good old fight, yo, it never hurt nobody. A good old fight, a good old fair will never hurt nobody. Especially niggas is out there, so they not ready to let your man do you awful, but you gotta go and scrabble a little bit, get it in a little bit. That's it. And that's been taken away from the streets, bro. That's been taken away. In the 90s, niggas was getting killed. In the 90s, niggas was getting robbed. In the 90s, niggas was telling. You know what I mean? The murder rate shot higher in the 90s. But I just feel like the streets wasn't as worse as they is now. Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of shit just got not talked about. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of shit just didn't get talked about, bro. It was normal to us for the police to pull up on you, fake lock you up, take your money, take some pills. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. That was our motto, brothers fight. That was cool. If the police came and found some pills and took your money, you was mad about that money, but you was happy you ain't get locked up. Niggas wasn't calling internal affairs, asking for the lieutenant. That was telling to us. That was literally telling me, yo, bitch ass, you went up there and told on the police. That's how it is. Yo, that's what I'm telling you, niggas from up the way, tell you, nigga, you bitch ass told on the police, man. Like, man, fuck that nigga, man. You don't want to go tell him that Tech took his money. Type of shit is that. That take too much. That nigga was in that back room too long. Niggas be up the way, boy. Nigga be asking, yo, what the fuck you tell? Man, I told them they took my money. Fuck what you tell them that, yo, now that man gonna keep coming around with it. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, yo. Niggas was, yo, look, bro. Niggas wanna let you be soft or nothing, bro. Like, niggas don't crack with each other no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take everything personal. Yo, you could be fresh as a bitch. You could come outside with a $1,000 outfit on. And the nigga like Moose got on some dirty ass clothes. And he'll make you feel like you ain't even fresh. The nigga Big Damon. Bluffing motherfucker, yo, used to crack so much. And he was the phoniest nigga ever, bro. Shout out to my man Big Damon. He was the phoniest nigga ever. Like, he ain't had no swag because that's too big to have swagger, but he will make you feel like your mother ain't buy you a first down coat. He'll make you feel like your Reebok boots wasn't it. Morgan State, oh my God. But bad will be to tell him about Morgan State. I gotta tell y'all about Morgan State. I got 15 minutes. Morgan State situation was this. It's a true. Man, it's in the 90s. This in the 90s, like 99. I think bro graduated in 96. He graduated from college in 01. So it's maybe 99. This is the hot boy era. So, you know, I had a cousin that went to Morgan State. He graduated. Shout out to bro. Shout out to Marlo. He, you know what I'm saying? Cal, a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? It was like family. So, he went to Morgan. So I had a little routine. You know what I'm saying? I go up Morgan State. Fuck with the bitches, fuck with cuz, and then fuck with his mans, and then smoke. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I get a little junkie rental or have a car, this is what I would do. Sell my pills, wait till like 7:30. So I was dipping off a couple days. So the homies, you know, I told my man Gary, like, shit, yo, one day I'm gonna take you. So I paused for a second. So I tell my man Gary, I gotta take you up there, yo, we be playing the game, smoking. Make a long story short. There was a fiend nigga came through one time, bro. Was my bad Hebrew should let me rent this motherfucker like a 96 DeVille. Or like the little small bitch was clean, black with burgundy leather. You should give me that bitch. My man Gary will tell you how much I love those junkie rentals. He'll tell you one thing about that boy, he trying to drive. I got the rental car, so boom, I'm like, man, I'm gonna dip. So I was like, man, my man Gary gonna dip. He told me leave these niggas, bro. I said, fucking Mario got his license and shit. He like, all right, bet. We get the nigga Mario, my man Mario. And this other guy was with us. Boom. So I know I got weed on me. I know Gary got weed on him because we know the mission that we come up here to do. But I take them niggas. Boom. I tell this nigga Mario, from the beginning of the ride, we coming down Cold Spring Lane. I said, listen, yo, when you get up here, it's going to be a fake-ass Morgan State police. Flag the car down. Keep going. I do it to him all the time, damn near every day. Keep going, bro. And once you keep going, he gonna be pointing at the car. Like, I'm gonna get you. He's never gonna get you. He old as shit. Boom. This motherfucking nigga speeds around the hood all day, every day. Damn near hitting people with his car. He's like, and that's what I do. I do the same shit. So I'm thinking, this nigga ain't gonna pull over. He in the car. Boom. Get there. We go up the hill. The police nigga right there, like I told him, puts the fucking, like he catching a hat can out. I say, yo, keep going. I straight tell him, keep going. Boom. He pulls over. Yo, say license and registration, sir. Nigga get the fumbling and the shit. I'm like, we dumb niggas then. I ain't 19. I'm like, man, I don't know fucking registration that, bro. The car legit. He know the car legit. He done ran the tags plenty of times, bro. He just never caught me. Nigga like, man, boom, he fumbling for the shit. He give him his permit. He like, man, I got my permit. He fumbling for the shit. So we sitting in the car. I tuck my weed. Gary tuck his weed. I don't know what the fuck the other guy doing. So I'm like, man, next thing you know, this nigga straight say, officer. I can't laugh too hard because I shot myself. He said, officer, I just took over driving. He drove the whole way up here. The rat, the man, it's my friend. But back then, the rat told on me right there in front of the police. And pointing me. I was in a driver's passenger seat. I was like, man, I straight tell him, I wasn't fucking driving the car. The police nigga say, he just turned state against you. I say, what? My man Gary in the back seat, I could just look in the rear view and see him like, he just got his head down. The other nigga, I don't know what the fuck he doing. Boom. Next thing you know, the nigga called for backup, nigga cuffs us. Locks us up on Morgan State campus. I'm flaming, bro. I'm flaming hot, bro. Man, they got to playing some Menace to Society game in the interrogation room. This is Morgan State Police, y'all. 1999, bro. Do you think we give a fuck about Morgan State Police? This nigga got me in handcuffs. I got the knockers looking for me. The DEA on my ass. The motherfucker regular police. And you mean to tell me we locked up for my MTA police in a fucking Cadillac that was fast as a bitch? We are arrested, bro. And these niggas call some Morgan State police detectives in here. Yo, they was trying to crack a weed code. Like, they was so green, bro. Got like 6 bags of weed on me. Like 27 readies on me. They never find this shit because they so fucking dumb. Smell like weed. I'm looking at them people, man. I don't give a fuck. They like, yo, who your cousin? I don't even tell them, bro. I'm up here to see somebody. And my man Gary treating them the same way. But the nigga Mario and Ron super shook. They shook. I'm talking about Ron going to interrogation room. Nigga, like, what the fuck? They say, yo, look, it's great. They like, don't say nothing. Yo, I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I just bust out laughing like, what the fuck? I was 19. Gary was 20. And them niggas is juveniles. Man, you know what they told us? Have a nice motherfucking day. Nigga, called they mothers, they called them niggas mothers and shit. Nigga, get me the fuck away from these niggas. Man, Mario ended up fighting a couple days later after that. Yo, ratted on me, yo. That's why that's the culture of the neighborhood. He ain't rat on me like I believe he was ratting in like a serious situation. I do. Back then I did. You know, now you're a man with kids and he doing his thing. We was kids then. But you know what I'm saying? That situation, it was the Morgan State Police. You know, I was so young then, I ain't give a fuck. Because one thing for sure, and 2 things for certain, with the pills on me and the weed, I wasn't worrying about Morgan State. Now, if they would have brought Baltimore City Police in there, it would have been a different ball game. I'd have been probably, oh shit, they might script search you. You get what I'm saying? Other than that, man, there was at least things on my mind. Me and that man Gary showed them people no motherfucker. All that man said, Denny Gary, was have y'all can leave. Get the fuck out my face. Told me don't come back. But he been wanting me because he telling me you wanna. If he'd have caught me driving, I'd have had so many driving violations. Matter of fact, I did have my fucking license then, bro. I did, bro. Mario ain't have his shit and he wanted to drive, bro. I got my shit from Job Corps. I did, bro. That's why I never gave a fuck about the man. Like, I swear, bro, the police be sitting there every fucking day, whole school year, bro. Niggas rap. I learned how to do them dirty through niggas that went through Morgan. Like, man, I just keep speed past this bitch ass. And I just follow protocol. I tell my man from the ghetto, follow protocol. Niggas say, Keith, he gonna point at you. Every time, that's what he did. I knew he was happy. Because when he seen me, he like, oh, you remember guy? Like, oh, you finally caught up. Yeah, like, he always seen me, bro. Because, you know, back then, we was dumb as shit, so we was in cars with no tent on it. And it was somebody else's car. It was a junkie rental. Got the junkie rental, took and they towed the fucking car. No reason to tow the car. The car was legit. That's how stupid we was. Car was legit, and I had my license. Oh, Gary, did they give us the car back? I think they gave us the car back because I had my license, bro. I don't even think they towed the car. I can't remember if they towed the car. I just don't remember how we got home that day. I think my cousin took us home. I don't remember. Or did they really tow the car? I don't think they towed the car that time. They didn't. Because there was no legitimate reason for them to tow the car. The bad car was legit, bro. I had a license back then. And my people had a license, so I know. But yeah, he told on us, bro. He told on us. And another one I got, you know, before we, you know, wrap it up is though. It's the year 2000. Yeah, they parked it and we got a hat. Yup, that's what happened. Something. I know they ain't take it though. I'm on. I'm getting main man to come by. I knew something was up with it. With Marlo, the next day, Marlo, I went up there and got it with Marlo. I forget. But another time, no, these just hood memories. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do with my little one-on-one time with my fans. If you don't like this, man, you get off my channel. But I remember in 2000, Y2K. I remember 1999 and shit. Oh, 1998. An officer came around our neighborhood. And when he came around our neighborhood, he had a vengeance. His name was Officer Henry. I forget his first name, bro. He had a vengeance, bro. He had a vengeance the way as though I don't even think he locked nobody else up in the four-corner radius but us. He had it out for us, bro. So bad, bro. He had it out. Mark Henry. He had it out for us so bad, man. And boy, oh boy, this is one thing that I can say. I went to Job Corps, and on my learner's permit before I got my license, it said Woodstock, Maryland on there, because we had to use the Job Corps address. So it was an officer named Melissa. And I remember one day I was out there in the corner and shit. She pulled me out to grab my ID, and she looked at my ID like, "You live in Woodstock, Maryland?" So I told her, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? Back then when you were a criminal, you know what I'm saying, you breaking the law, you say, "Yeah, I live in Woodstock, Maryland," so they can never raid my house, because that's what they used to do. Get your ID, learn where you live at, lock you up, then raid your house. So I was like, yeah, that's a Job Corps center. But technology wasn't hip for them really to look the address up and realize it's a Job Corps address. So she thought I was a privileged kid from Woodstock, Maryland. So it's her, Bartonez, Henry. Boy, they was giving niggas the blues, bro. But Henry was so hard up to lock us up that he missed everything. That's just how he come through 3 cars, block the whole street off. He never finds nothing. He just always do petty shit. He arrested me for a blunt before, loitering. He just was petty. So what he did with his team was orchestrated a motherfucking indictment, right? With like 15 houses on the indictment. My birthday is April the 7th. April the 8th, 2000. Y2K just come in this bitch. We ain't go to the club that night. I remember that we was doing pretty good that summer. Or that winter. So all of us had little cars and shit. Gary had a car, all of us had whips and shit. Boom. I'll never forget this shit. It was my birthday. It was jamming on the block. Hit the dice game that night. All that shit. Man, I was gonna go home, bro. Like, cause they never really knew my address. I was going home. But I wound up fucking with my cousin Ike. Man, I'm down that bitch sleep, bro. I like a couple bands on me, shit, cause it was my birthday and it's jamming, bro. Man, the motherfucking door come off the hinges. I'm sleeping in the basement. The door come off the hinges. What don't say police? Right. They Bram Shack, you hear the kids crying and shit. We in the basement and shit. So it take them like 5 minutes when they run through the house, come in the basement. Come out of the basement. Cut the lights on. I got the cover, I got the cover over my head. Police. Take the cover off my head. Hey, like, Sarge, we got him. We got English. Boom. We in handcuffs in the house, right? True story. Hey, we in handcuffs in the house. In handcuffs. Boom. My cousin literally just moved in the house like 2 weeks prior to this. They was meaning to hit the door upstairs, but they just hit the wrong door. My nigga, somebody upstairs flushed the toilet. They said it's upstairs. Flushing the toilet. The motherfucking door come out the head. Go up that bitch. They bring Gary downstairs. Man, they locked up like 33 of us. Man, we in the bookings laughing, they live. I'm hitting rap songs telling Henry, fuck you. You ain't got nothing. I tell this, I'm leaning on this nigga. Nigga, fuck you. You ain't got no evidence. I'm singing Up North Trip. I'm disrespecting Henry. Like, I don't give a fuck about him. Because that's how stupid I was as a kid. I'm 19, man. I don't care. I don't care, Henry. I don't care. Like, whatever you say, it was 2000. I think I just said, yup, it was my 21st birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I don't care. You got all of us locked up. You raided all these houses. I ain't had nothing but some money on me, bro. And then my cousin, yup, I took the charge too because they found a quarter already in the house. My dumbass cousin stole a quarter already from his brother, hid it under the bed and shit. And they found a quarter already. And they couldn't really put the quarter already on nobody. But they was like, we gonna take your kids. I just was like, man, it's mine. Because they was looking for me any fucking way. But I was like, it's mine. So, you know what I mean? I knew I had that charge, but anything else, I ain't give a fuck, bro. It's only 7 fucking grams already. So, we get locked up, all of us. My man Gary, now I know you won't forget this, bro. So we get arrested. All of us get locked up. And we get locked up. Pop and them ain't get locked up. We get locked up for the shit. Boom, we down the bookings. I don't give a fuck. I'm making noise. I'm making raps in the joint. Remember, God, I'm making raps. Ah, man, fuck this shit. Now I might get a no bail because I'm out on 2 bails already. I don't give a fuck. Man, I start giving a fuck when that nigga handed us out charge papers. Remember, God, you know, they slide your shit under the bookings door. Nigga, our charge papers was so thick, they popped the door. English, Wilson, Lucas, man, it was booklets. So I'm thumbing through the charges like, man, fuck this shit. Nigga, I'm looking, I see the one charge. I ain't give a fuck about none of them charges, yo. He said possession of handguns to protect the criminal enterprise, whatever that shit was. Gary will tell you, nigga, my fire went straight out. My fire went out. I said, yo, they got us for the bitties, nigga. I got this when they first started that fire no parole for the guns. I'm like, nigga, I got a gun charge already. Gary had a gun charge. Couples had gun. Like, oh my God, they was missing any guns. Man, I thought I was all she wrote and shit. Yep, bro. That man locked us all up, bro, for that indictment, bro. We beat that shit. Pickles guns, yep. They was legit guns, man. They locked us up for that shit, man. I sat over to jail like 6 months, and I'm motherfucking Lamar Jackson that motherfucking charge. I ain't even had to go to court for that charge. He trumped that charge. Yo, put it like this. The only people that everybody made out on the charge, they dropped the charge on everybody. Everybody beat the charge, but I beat the charge dismissal. Everybody beat the charge. My man Moose got a stack. That nigga Hugger Moose got a stack. I was mad for him. Like, niggas, how the fuck you take a stack? Nigga, you know they can bring them charges back up. Like, yo, why you take a stack, bro? I wasn't taking nothing. I was not guilty. I let the public defender know, hold up, baby. I ain't pleading guilty nothing. He ain't do nothing. That man got stacked. They locked Patrick up, Miss Lystra up. They locked every motherfucking body up, bro. We was in that bitch like, yo, what the fuck? They gave me a no bail, and I caught a $10,000 bail, and I just wound up sitting, man. I had a no bail, and I had a $10,000. That's how I got bailed out though, because I had a violation of probation, and I had a $10,000 bail on violation of probation. I was over that bitch shit for 6 months. Y'all niggas ain't even know I was coming home. Niggas ain't even know I was coming home because I had pending charges. I got caught by O'Malley. This police officer we called O'Malley caught me with 47 pills. I had that pending. I beat that shit. And then I had the Henry charge that had me on a no bail. Remember, Gary, the Henry charge had me on a no bail. So automatically, I was trying to put in for habeas corpus to get a bail on that shit. They dismissed the Henry shit, and I had a $10,000 bail for violation of probation. This back in the day, they used to give you a bail for violation of probation and shit. So I had a $10,000 warrant for violation of probation and shit. And the crazy part is, I was sitting in jail and shit, and I was sitting in jail and I caught a visit one day. My man, what I was talking about more shit, my man Marlo, he pulled up on me and shit. Came to see me on a visit and shit. And I was like, yo, it was crazy because I was sitting for like 6 months, and I was like, yo, I don't got no court date or nothing, like for nothing. And I was like, yo, I was sitting so long over the jail. I was young, so I ain't really care. You know, I cared, but I'm like, yo, they gonna get me when they get me. You know, you sitting over the jail, like, they gonna call you when they call you. I don't know nothing about 90 days you supposed to go to court. I don't know nothing about this. I went for my arraignment. That's the only thing I ever did. That's it. I went for the arraignment down at Mitchell Courthouse, and they arraigned me, and I ain't never go back to court. You feel me? I went to court for the Martin O'Malley charge, and I beat that, and that's it. And I was sitting over the jail, man, and my man, I called my man, and he like, yo, I'm gonna come see you. Came down that bitch to see me and shit, came over to jail to see me and shit. And I was like, broski. I was like, yo, it was crazy because I was sitting there, I ain't never write the case manager. And when niggas finally told me to write the case manager, because it was like, niggas say you supposed to get a court date like a month after you go to your arraignment and shit, your first initial appearance and shit. And I ain't never get that, so I wrote the case manager. Case manager wrote me back and she put, I was on case section in 2000. Niggas know what's up with case section. Case manager wrote me and said, $10,000 bond for VOP, and case number with Henry and them. She put DISM on there. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had no clue of what that meant. So I was asking niggas that was over there and shit like, yo, what the fuck do DSIM mean? So it was one nigga that was over there. I think he's still in jail, bro. He was fighting a murder. And he told me like straight up, like, man, he came to me like a man, because when I was on case section in 2000, a lot of them niggas is just coming home today. A lot of niggas that gave their time back was over there. So, you know, that got locked up in 99 for crimes and 98 because it was taking a long ass time for you to go to court. A lot of them boys over there, you know what I'm saying? The end of like Anthony case, the hot boy niggas, a lot of killers was on case section and shit. And I was over there with a drug charge. But anyway, I was over case section because I got put out the annex. So like I said, I was young and dumb. I was a hot head and I was running my mouth to a CO. She put me out the annex. But so I was over there, and a lot of those dudes was locked up over there, and them dude was like, dude, pull me up, because I was asking everybody. You know, when you're a kid, you curious, so I'm asking questions. So he came to me like, look, he like, Lil Ham. He said, listen, yo, that DSIM means your charge is dismissed. Now what you need to do, so what the older nigga told me, I was only 21, he was probably like 30. But he was like, yo, then what you need to do is get on the phone and call your peoples and tell them you got bail and get the fuck up out of here. So I'm like, for real? He's like, yo, stop. He's like, yo, stop telling niggas. He's like, yo, stop telling niggas, you know, that asking niggas what that mean. I'm telling you what it mean. So, man, keeping it all the way funky with you. I jump on the phone. This was all in the phone call. My man came down there. I got that letter back from the case manager on the Thursday. On the Saturday, my man came down there. And I was like, yo, I got bail, I think. He like, what? The man, straight real nigga. He like, yo, I think I only need 500 to get out. And my man was like, 500 to get out of jail? You ain't here for 500? He like, nigga, I got that shit in my pocket. I thought you had a no bail. I said I did too. So like, I just had to slow him down. Like, nah, bro, I'm not in jail. You know, with that, what you think? Just go check. And it's a bail's bond right up the street from the bookings, because I was over the jail. I said, yo, just go up to bail's bond and tell them, give them my name, yo, and tell them that I got the bail and just pay it. So he went up the street and shit. My man went up the street and shit. And he went up there and he like, listen. He like, and this was like, I got early visit too, like 10 in the morning. He like, listen, nigga. Cause I said, yo, I was telling him, give me some court clothes. I like, if I got no bail, bro, just go get me a package and bring it back up here on Monday. He like, bet. He like, nigga, if you ain't gonna need no court clothes, if you saying that you got bail, you got bail. So he went up there and shit, straight up the street. 10 o'clock in the morning, visit was over. Them visits down to Jersey be like 45 minutes, an hour. I think they let me stand there for an hour, so I had to visit at 10 in the morning. He left out at 11 o'clock. Nigga, when I went back on the tip, lunchtime, we came out. I forgot when you came out, but we came out. I jumped on the phone with him, like, yo, what's up? I jumped on the phone with him. He like, what's up? He like, what's up? Nigga, I'll see you later. I said, hell no. He like, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. That's it. That's what's up, nigga. I said, okay, bet. Real story, man, before I get out of here. My little girl been cheating on me. I mean, Henry thought I was finished. You know what I mean? The block was already zing-zanging. Nigga, welcome back, King. And I came home, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my Sunday story. And that's what I'm gonna start doing, yo. Every day, y'all gonna catch me at 12 in the afternoon or at night, late night. You know, you get your late night snacks. I'm gonna be live again late night. You know, on YouTube. I like the vibe. I like the company. I shared the people. So just if you tapping in right now, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to get to 5K. 5K by Memorial Day. You know what I mean? 5K by Memorial Day. You know what I mean? Can y'all help a brother do that? And then look right here, man. It's a little pocketbook right there, right? There's a little pocketbook right there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hold up. I just pinned something up there. Is it pinned up there? No, it ain't pinned. Hold up. Let me pin something. I'm trying to pin something. You know I'm new with this. All right, that's pinned. Okay, back. I just pinned something up there, man. Grab a Rawdope t-shirt. Hit the notification button. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment. Check out my episode, man. I'm on my way to 400 episodes. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers. I'm 1,300 away. We plan to be at 5,000 by Memorial Day, and then we hope to hit the 10,000 mark before with y'all, man, and make sure all is well, man. But I don't even know how to click my live stream. Yeah, I gotta get tech with this. You know what I mean? I'm used to camera people doing it, and it's still on. This different. I don't know. Hold up. The clock still ticking. I want out. Like, hold up. Stop. Oh.